Psalm 36 is the 36th Psalm of the Book of Psalms in the Greek Septuagint version of the Bible, and in its Latin translation in the Vulgate. This psalm is the Psalm 35 in a slightly different numbering system. It is generally known in English by its first verse, in the King James Version, the transgressions of the wicked saith within my heart. The book of Psalm is the third section of the Hebrew Bible, and in it, and a book of the Christian Old Testament. In the Greek Septuagint version of the Bible, and in its Latin translation in the Vulgate, this psalm is Psalms 35 in a slightly different numbering system. In the Latin, it is known as Diextic Incentus tu Deliquatan in Semit Ipos. I hope I pronounced that right. The psalm is a hymn in. The psalm is a hymn psalm accredited to David. Now, this is what I want to get down to. Skip this. I read this already. I'll leave this in the description if you want to read this. But this is what got me. All right, go all the way down here. Get down to the Judaism part right here. Now, watch this. Verse 7 is one of three verses which make up the prayer of the Zadikeka, or Zadikeka, your righteousness. I hope I didn't even pronounce that right, did I? Watch. We'll get to it. Your righteousness, recited after the Chazis. Oh my goodness. Hold on, I'll just. I didn't open it all up. I didn't. Okay. That is weird. That was weird. Alright, so I guess we're not going to get a translation for them. Hold on. There we go. Amida, which is a song of Judaism. It's in, I guess, those are etymology, the Jewish etymology. Let's get this off track though. I want to get back to what I found here. Where were we? Oh yeah, down to Judaism. So it's of the Amida. During the Sabbath afternoon prayer. Let's see here. So check this out. I'll let this read it so I don't waste too much of our time.
Zidkacha, your righteousness, is a prayer consisting of a group of three verses that is recited during the afternoon prayer on Shabbat. It is said in memory of three righteous individuals who died on Shabbat: Joseph, Moses, and King David. 1. It is recited at this prayer in particular because these individuals died in the afternoon. 2.
Alright, so this prayer, however they pronounce it, your righteousness, is practiced on the Shabbat. Alright? Here, this is where
The three verses are Psalms 119 to 142, 71 to 19, and 36 to 7. They are recited in this order by Ashkenazi tradition, while Sephardi tradition calls for reciting them in the order as they appear in Psalms. The Bach asserts that Moses did not die in the afternoon of Shabbat but of Friday. However, he wasn't buried until Shabbat afternoon. Some say that the recital of this is to recall just judgment because it is immediately after Shabbat that sinners return to Gehinnom. 3.
All right. So Gehinnom is what we're going to look at when we get, but check this out too. Has anyone heard of this book or of this here? Because why did they recite this as talking about the death of Moses? The Bach.
Joel Ben Samuel Circus, also known as the Bach, an abbreviation of his magnum opus, Bayit Hadash, was a prominent Jewish posek and halakhist. He lived in Central Europe and held rabbinical positions in Belz, Brest-Litovsk, and Krakow. He lived from 1561 to 1641.
The Book of Ruth is, but here, this is what I wanted to get to. All right. Now look here. It already tells you not to be confused with this town here in Ohio. But when you look at this town in Ohio, you're going to find something interesting. Just hear this out though real quick.
Gehenna is a small valley in Jerusalem. In the Hebrew Bible, Gehenna was initially where some of the kings of Judah sacrificed their children by fire. 1. Thereafter, it was deemed to be cursed. Book of Jeremiah chapter 7 verse 31, 19 to 2-6, 2.
All right. So this place is supposed to be in a valley, right? In Jerusalem. What do they call Ohio? The Ohio Valley? And how close is it?
Gehan is a city situated in northeast Franklin County, Ohio, United States. It is a suburb of Columbus. The population was 33,248 at the 2010 census. It was founded in 1849. 6.
No, right? Isn't Ohio called the Ohio Valley? In this place, Gehenna, where in the English it's translated in Dell, it's supposed to be in the valley of Gehenna. There, watch this. This is gonna get good. This is gonna get good. Let me see if I can find it. Yep. Here it is. Watch this. This is gonna get good.
Gehenna was founded along the Big Walnut Creek in 1849 by John Clark of Ross County from 800 acres, 320 hectares of land that his father, Joseph Clark, had purchased from Governor Worthington in 1814-13. Clark named his property the Gehenna Plantation, from which the city of Gehenna derives its name. 14. The name Gehenna is derived from a Native American word for three creeks joining into one and is the former name of the Big Walnut Creek. 15. The city of Gehenna's official seal refers to this confluence of three creeks with the inscription 3 in 1.
So, when you're trying to find out where did they get the idea of this name, you have two options. A guy just put up a plantation, and that was the name he thought of, right? Gehenna. Right? This is just a normal everyday thing you think of. Oh, I'll call it the Gehenna Plantation, right? Well, and that wasn't even his last name, right? It was Ross, right? John Clark of Ross County. It was Clark, see? And Joseph Clark. So Gehenna, where is he even pulling that name out of the air? And the other one is, how is it that the Native Americans, again, have a Hebrew word? Oh, but for them it means three rivers running into one. It's in the Ohio Valley. It's right above what? Kentucky? Now, wasn't it said that Kentucky, by the Native Americans, right, was a land you didn't live in? What happened in Kentucky that you wouldn't want to live there? How close is that? It's right on top of Ohio, right? They said it was what, the land you didn't want to live in. It was a cursed land. It was the land of the dead. Now, if you're out here just sacrificing children left and right, the land's going to be haunted, right? If you're out here performing rituals to Baal and all this other stuff, the land's going to be haunted. What if Ohio, a portion of Ohio was a part of it? The Ohio Valley? I'm just saying. And what are they doing? What's the explanation? What Native Americans were calling it that? A Hebrew term. You gotta love it, right? The servant of God, David himself, the unjust, has said within himself that he would sin. There is no fear of God before his eyes, for in his sight he hath done uh, deceitfully, that his iniquity may be found unto hate, hated, hatred, hatred. I'm sorry, hatred. Um, the words of his mouth are iniquity and guile. He would not uh, understand that he might do well, meaning, he's not afraid to hide his sins. He walks around proud of it. It seems. Um, it seems that that instead of doing what I've suggested, reading the Psalms, reading the Proverbs, daily reading. I mean, how I feel. I still feel like there's something about the Asiatic stuff that's ours. So I mean, I practice reading the Lotus, um, just some of the stuff that Anthony Elmore taught about the Black Buddhists. Because I see that and I still feel like that seems like it's Proverbs. I like some of that stuff. How to look at things. As far as lust goes, look at lust as a forest, and you need to navigate your way through the forest of lust, because it's everywhere, right? So let's see. He hath devised iniquity on his bed. He hath set himself on every way that is not good, but evil he hath not hated. So there, I mean, the way that sounds, even, I mean, laying in bed, he thinks about doing somebody wrong or doing something wrong. He might be doing wrong while he's in bed, some sort of act that he shouldn't be, taboo and things like that. If there's an evil way or a bad path, he wants to go down it. He might find a thrill, or it just might be what's in him. He doesn't think to do good. It seems. Uh, this is the signs. This is what you look for in somebody that that has no fear of the Creator and doesn't respect him. Oh Lord, thy mercy is in heaven, and thy truth reaches even to the clouds. Thy justice is as the mountains of God. Thy judgments are a great deep. Men and beast thou wilt preserve, O Lord. Oh, how hast thou multiplied thy mercy, O God. But the children of men shall put their trust. I'm sorry. But the children of men shall put their trust under the cover of thy wings. Um, they shall be in embroiled. No, hold on. Let's see what that is. Inebriated. What am I doing? They shall be inebriated with the plenty of thy house, and thou shalt make them drunk of thy torrent of thy uh, pleasure. Let's see, what is torrent?
torrent.
A strong and fast-moving stream of water or of other liquid. Okay, then. There you go. Back out. Come on, back to Psalms. For with thee is the foundation of life, and in thy light we shall see light. Extend thy mercy to them that know thee, and thy justice to them that are right in heart. Let not the feet of the proud come to me, and let not the hand of the sinner move me. There the workers of iniquity are fallen, they are cast out, and could not stand.